YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to skate in the rain. Okay, skating in the rain is not ideal, right? Let's just start off there. You only catch yourself skating in the rain if you take your board out in the morning and it rains in the afternoon, or you're skating and it just magically starts to rain, or out of nowhere it starts to rain, right? So I just want to get you guys prepared and equipped for that situation where you find yourself in the rain skating. What to do, right? So first thing I want to go over is just understanding the risk, right? It is a slippery surface, so you're gonna have less traction. So you want to wear shoes that give you the most amount of grip, and also you're gonna have reduced visibility. I mean, it's gonna be raining. I'm assuming that there's gonna be cloud cover. Not every time it rains is a sun shower, so you're gonna have clouds over your head. There's gonna be less visibility, so keep that in mind. And your gear might get damaged as well, so your bearings might get messed up, the board might get messed up. That happens. I mean, it's not gonna mess up the very first time, but bearings, you want to make sure, like, if you do find yourself skating in the rain, clean your bearings afterwards, or if you know you're going to be doing that, then put in some bearings that are pretty worn. So don't put in your best bearings to go out and skate in the rain. You're gonna just mess them up. So just get prepared for a slippery ass surface. Like, it's gonna be really it's wet, right? So it's gonna be really slippery. So you can't push the same. Like, you can't push as hard as you would, you know, if it was dry outside. You got to have some, like, kind of like a feathery push. Like, you want to be kind of light on your feet. You don't want to push too hard, or else you might slip out and then you might fall. So you don't want that to happen, right? If you do find yourself skating in the rain a lot, I don't know how you would. Maybe you're training for something and, you know, you got to skate in the rain. Fine, right? But you need to have a rain setup. So you probably have a second board. This board you want to have, it needs to be stiffer, it needs to have better grip tape, and it needs to have bearings that you don't care about, and the wheels probably need to be square lipped. All right, that's just the ideal skate setup for in the rain. Square lip wheels, bearings you don't care about, trucks not really too important. The board has to be stiff, so it needs like at least 7 or 8 plies, and you need some good grip tape, because if you don't have good grip tape, you're gonna be sliding all over. Like, don't go and take a dancer board out in the rain with no grip tape. I mean, that's just, you're setting yourself up for failure. Don't do that. All right, so keep that in mind, and also dress for the weather as well. So wear like a windbreaker. Wear some shoes that have enough grip on it. You know, wear a rain jacket, or, you know, something that has a hood on it. You know, something that reflects. I mean, not reflects. Well, something that reflects. You do want to wear that, but also something that is waterproof. The word was slipping me. Something that's waterproof, so that you don't get soaked. Also, you want to have an extra pair of socks. I mean, they're gonna get super wet, right? Your shoes are gonna get soaked, so have an extra pair of socks. That's important. Now, this is just if you find yourself in the rain. Don't know why you would, but you know, if you do, and you know you're gonna be skating, bring an extra pair of socks. Now, if it just happens to rain on you and you're already out skating, you need to find somewhere that there's smooth pavement. So boom, it's raining, you look around you, like, you need to find smooth pavement. So look for areas with smooth, consistent surfaces, like sidewalks, or, you know, parking lots. Sidewalks are kind of ideal. They have more grip. Avoid like painted lines or metal surfaces, because they can become very slippery. So if you're in you know, if you're in an area where they're doing construction and they have metal slabs over it, probably shouldn't skate over that. You're gonna lose grip. Let's talk about technique, okay? You're gonna have to adjust the technique a little bit. So you're gonna have to slow down more. You're gonna have to take wide turns, and you're gonna have to push gently. All right, now let's break those down. So you're just gonna have to slow down. You can't go as fast as you normally would. You have to plan for the unexpected. So you gotta proceed with some caution here. Now, when I say wide turns, you can't take the same turns that you would if the ground was dry. Like if you try to take a sharp turn, chances are you're gonna slip out. Like the wheels just don't have enough grip to handle that on a wet surface. So you're gonna have to take a wider, way wider turn than you think. And give yourself time to take that turn too. So slow down a little bit, and then be very light on your feet and just, take a wide turn. So like I said, like you need to be handling this with caution because it can get very dangerous. Also, you need to be extra vigilant because you need to be mindful of puddles. So, I mean, it could be fun to ride through some puddles. I mean, if you want to tap into your inner child, ride through some puddles and shit. You're already wet, so what's another puddle gonna do? But you don't want to mess up your board too much because it'll get waterlogged. And a waterlogged board, it can affect the pop, it can affect the stiffness, and it's prone to break easier because the wood is damaged. You don't want to be skating in the rain all the time, and if you do, have a second board for that, because those things can happen. Well, those things will happen to the wood. If you do find yourself like around deep puddles and stuff, I'd say just avoid it completely, because you never know what's in those puddles. Like it could be a big ass pothole. I mean, why is there a puddle there in the first place? It could be a pothole, or it could be like a bunch of debris, like dirt and shit that's in that puddle that you don't see. You ride through it, now you got a whole bunch of like dirt and stuff on your clothes, as well as like nasty rainwater. I'd avoid puddles. You don't want to be near those. The main thing though is when you're out, you want to slow down more than you think you need. You don't want to get caught like a light turning from yellow to red and you don't have enough time to brake, because when that light turns green for the other cars on the other side, they're gonna go. Now if you don't stop in time because you didn't time it right, you might be in the middle of the intersection, and it's dangerous. So you want to, even though you think you have time to stop, you need to stop like sooner. Like I want to say at least 5 seconds sooner. Like if the ground was dry and when you would stop, you want to stop at least 5 seconds sooner. So give yourself that extra time because you're going to need it. Now, when you finish skating in the rain, the main thing you want to do is board maintenance. So you want to go and dry your deck as soon as you can, because when you come in from skating in the rain, your board is going to be dripping wet, soaking. Like you're going to have water still flowing off of it. So you want to dry that off. The grip tape, you might have a puddle on like the grip tape side of your board. You're just standing in it, right? So you want to clean that off. You want to wipe that down, because if you leave that on, that's going to get the board waterlogged. Take care of your screws because they might rust. Take care of your bearings because they might rust as well. So it's a whole process to skate in the rain. So that's why I don't recommend doing it often. But if you do find yourself in the rain, these things I want you to look out for. Board maintenance is really important. You want to make sure you maintain the board after. Inspect for damage, right? Check for any warping or wear that could be caused by the moisture. Yeah, just take care of it. What I'd say first is get comfortable skating in a controlled environment first. So I always harp on this, right? Go to a parking lot or go down an abandoned street or a street that's not, as trafficked, right? It's not as busy, and skate down that street while the ground is wet. Or you can go out after it rains. Let's say like this is your first time, you want to learn how to skate in the rain, right? Go out after it rains. The ground is still going to be wet, so you don't got to go out in the pouring rain. Like go out after the ground is wet, and just turn, carve around, and feel how it feels to have like less grip and less control, and then get used to it. Skating in the rain for me is pretty enjoyable. I skated in the rain and it was like a scenic view. That's always pretty calming. Like when I do point of views of me skating in the rain, I watch it back. I like it. I think it's pretty calming, pretty relaxing. So there are some benefits to it. You know, it's not all cons. There are some benefits to it. But if you do find yourself in the rain, right, just stay positive. Like, oh, don't think, oh, like, shit, my socks are gonna get soaked, my clothes. Try to be positive about it. You know, think that you're only getting better. It's just an opportunity to improve your skills in a less ideal environment, under less ideal conditions. So trust me, if you can skate in the rain, when it's dry out, you're gonna be so much better, because you're gonna know, like, you're gonna know your board to a T. Like, you're gonna know how to skate in any condition, really. So it's only a plus, because you're gonna feel more confident in, you know, even the worst of conditions. Like, let's say it's raining out and the ground is fucked up. Then what, right? So you're gonna know what to do in these situations. So it's gonna make you just an all around like better skater. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below if you guys want to share anything. And if you guys made it to the end, I want to know who you are. Go ahead and comment rain skating for me, and I'll like it, and I'll know you made it to the end. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and film a rain point of view for you guys and post that on the channel soon, because as you can see, it is raining out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done and then get that posted. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.